You gonna sit here with me while I record my video? Alright. You gonna be cool? Or are you just gonna... You gonna chill? Can you chill? Alright. So, this is the rest day on the 13th week at the gym. Sorry, I got distracted. So, 13th week at the gym, and I am feeling fantastic. So, I have gained 20, almost 22 pounds. So I'm 18.8 pounds this morning, and that is up from 18.6 yesterday and 17 point, I think it was 8 the day before. So we're gaining mass pretty quickly these days, as well as we're going to celebrate a few different things today, as well as the weight gain. It's been over a week now, I think 2, since I've used any nicotine products. I think that is contributing to this spike in weight a little bit, as well as we are now on a creatine mix into our pre-workout. So not only are we taking pre-workout, but we are also taking 5 milligrams of creatine, which is just good enough for my weight. I should be taking a little over 5 milligrams, but 5,000 milligrams rather, 5 grams. But the pre-workout has about a gram of creatine in it, so I'm a little bit over what I need per body weight when it comes to creatine. But we've started that up, and yeah, we're on track to be hitting the goal that I set for like June in the next month or 2, which means that we're going to be blowing that goal out of the water. And I am super excited to be telling anybody that. So I've been telling a lot of my friends and family. It's just like, I've never weighed enough to say that I'm healthy. So every other time that I've looked at my BMI or my body mass index, it's always told me that I need to gain weight, that I'm not in the green for my height, which we're going to be full disclosure here. I think the last time that I did a measurement, I was 5'6". So the BMI scale for 5'6" says that I need to weigh 116 pounds. And for the majority of my life, up until this point, I have weighed under like 113. Like the most that I've weighed at the doctor is like 115 with clothes on. So it's like, there's no way that I was 115, empty stomach, empty stomach, no clothes and such and so forth. So this is the first time in my life that I am weighing on empty over 115, 116 pounds, which is putting me in the green for the BMI. And what I want to do is be more in the middle of the BMI scale right there in the green, like 125 is my goal that I had set for June. It looks like that goal is going to be blown out of the water, so it looks like we're going to be setting something like 135. Maybe even something like 140 or 145, depending on how soon I hit the 125 mark, because it's coming up now soon. A huge change that I've made to my workout regimen is I'm now going 6 days a week instead of 5 days, which I was going 4, and then I was at the beginning going 3. I think it was important for me to set realistic expectations for myself at the beginning and not get ahead of myself. So the goals that I had set at the beginning was 3 days a week at the gym. And here, I think Charlie wants his bone. Oh, sorts of shit happening. Anyway. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. There you go. Okay. So, big change was that, I've increased my days at the gym. I mean, that will help anybody with gaining muscle strength and all that good jazz. But I'm in my second week. I'm saying it's my second because I started this 6-day program about 3 weeks ago. But last week I moved in with my brother and Charlie here, all Charles Barkley, and I moved in with him recently to help him out with his website and sell Pokemon cards and his sports cards, and I was in a little pickle financially myself, so I'm very thankful to him for allowing me to recoup myself out here in Chicago. And during that transition, I only went 4 days that week. So I went 4 days to the gym. What week was that? That was last week. So, the previous week I had gone 6 days. This week I'm gone 6 days. That week between, I was supposed to go 6 days, but ended up only going 4. So it wasn't, a complete fail, but I'm not counting it towards, the consistency of things. So, I've gone now 2 weeks doing the 6, which is a pretty easy split, but I'm actually thinking about doing it a little bit different. So here's my thought process. So right now, I'm doing chest, triceps, and shoulders on Monday, back, bicep, and forearms on Tuesday, and core and legs on Wednesday. I'm still trying to bring back the 6-pack. And the thing about that is doing the back and bicep before the leg day makes it so I can't do some back heavy exercises as well as I would like on the leg day, like deadlifts or squats and things like that. It just feels like it's a lot more my back is a little sore. That's just it. So I'm thinking of swapping my Monday and Tuesday and Thursday and Friday exercises, because I just repeat that split on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I just do, again, the chest, triceps, shoulders, back, bicep, forearms, and then legs and core again on those 3 days. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to reverse the first 2 days so that I can come back on squats and deadlifts on leg and core day and just hit it really hard. So that's my concept. But yeah, the 6-day spread has, I think, been absolutely ripping my body and doing damage the way that God intended. And I'm excited to keep up that and keep on with the creatine, the protein, all the little things that I've been adding into the equation that have just been translating to more gains and more gains and more gains. So I know I don't look like a beast yet. I'm not a freak. I know I'm still working up towards it, but I promise if you stay tuned, a year, 2 years from now, you're going to see a freak, an absolute freak of nature. I'm telling you. Will he stay natty? Will he stay natty at 160, 180? When he's just thinking about it at 118. Alright, so before I even fool myself into thinking that any of that is attainable in the near future, Charles, let's just be thankful for the 20 pounds plus gained and take a look at some of the shit that I've done this week. Some of the stuff I've done this week, the workouts and so forth. I'm still working on, dialing in the machines here at the new gym that I'm going to, because every cable machine, every machine in general is just a little bit different, and then it's, weight, the way that the weights just kind of throw around. So, you gotta kind of dial in the form again. You gotta dial in the weight. You gotta see what's comfortable and see what's pushing it, but also getting a solid amount of reps, solid amount of sets. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you. I mean, enjoy some of the videos that I'm gonna clip in here. I'm hopefully gonna put a little, picture here or two of the before and afters of when I weighed like 97 pounds recently in December, and what I look like now with 118 pounds under my belt. So, I'm excited. I know it's not a huge deal for a lot of people. Hearing a 118 pounder come in the room, nobody's turning their heads. Nobody is freaking out about that. But I hope that some people will freak out about the fact that I have gained over 20 pounds in 12-ish, 13-ish weeks. Because I hit 117 last week, so, I feel like that ain't nothing. I'm pretty proud of it, and I'm hoping to continue this, dedication into the following year or so. Because if I keep this up, man, I mean, the trajectory of my graph is just looking ridiculously good. Like, I mean, there's not a point in my graph that looks like it looks like I'm gonna start plateauing. No, to the moon with gains. And I mean, I don't even care if 25-50% of it's fat. I need something on my bones, man. So, I mean, I feel like clothes are getting more tighter. You can see muscles through things, and, that's the goal. We're just trying to be more confident, more healthy, more active, and more dedicated, more disciplined. The whole shebang, People say you have to start with the physical before you hit your mental, before you hit your relationships, before you hit, this stuff is a cycle. So you go one step at a time, and you do it smart. So I'm gonna make sure that Charlie doesn't get into my suitcase right now. So